to our Valentine get together. Did you have fun on Valentine's Day?
No.
I have a rice meter around with me. And if I bring it out and it tells me that you had fun, you're going to pay for it. So, as little as possible, you didn't have any fun.
No.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are here for celebration, and it's good to invite God in our midst first, so that every other thing will be peaceful and very good. Okay. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Lord Jesus.
Amen.
Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for your sons and your daughter that you've used on earth. Thank you for your daughter that you've used as you organize a day for us like this. Father, I say may your name be praised in our life in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Father, Lord, as we are here, no evil reports will be involved in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Lord God Almighty, may your presence be with us in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Every evil that will be assigned to our midst, let it be taken away in the name of Jesus. We are here for celebration and we shall not leave our heart in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Many of us that came, we are still expecting more people, Lord, they shall come in peace in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
As we start this program, we shall start in peace in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
We open this prayer in the name of God the Father,
Amen.
God the Son, and
Amen.
God the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
Pastor. Hallelujah. So, like I said, we all know why we are here, but sometimes it's good so that we don't overjump our boundaries. We are hosted by somebody and would like her to come up to welcome us and also tell us why are we here. So, let's welcome
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I especially welcome everybody to this humble abode. Okay, some 2 weeks ago, I slept and I just felt that Tuesday was my late dad's birthday. Tuesday was supposed to be my late dad's birthday, and I wanted this garden to be on Tuesday actually, then also mark Valentine, which was on Monday. And somehow, I just felt inviting my own friends, my own family would be the usual. So there was one night I just called up to Milene. I said, Milene, you are very good. And I asked Milene, I have an idea and this is what is coming to my mind. What do you think? What do you think that? Seeing if I could host few students, not so many, I can't host the whole class. That to my house, one, I want to honor my late dad. His birthday was supposed to be on Tuesday, like I said earlier. Then secondly, I know many of young people have a wrong notion of what Valentine is all about. So I was hoping that when we gather, we talk, and also many people know me from a distance. They don't really know who I am. Many people really want to get close to me, but there are a lot of boundaries, like Toyosi. There are a lot of boundaries. Somehow, some other people have set boundaries for themselves. I can't go near this, that. Some other people have broken such barriers to, at every cost, to get close to me. And that's an example of Timmy, my rice boy, Shade, Favor, Kayode, Elizabeth, and the likes. And that night, everything was just on my head, and I called out for Timmy. After calling Timmy, I spoke to sister. This is my sister, my elder sister. So I welcome you here to Kayode, Timmy, Ghana. Yes, let me explain the logic behind Ghana. We are supposed to go to Togo. We are supposed to go to Togo at the department before the election. We are still going. But now the procedure from what we used to do before is different from what we do now. And that is why the process is taking so long, and we are still on it. And we formed a group chat, like that. And this guy just sent to me, I'm in Ghana now, he's on January, tell her. He didn't know that I was on the group chat. He just sent on the group chat, I'm in Ghana, tell her, now January I go return. He just sent. I now went to click on it because we are going to Togo. I wanted to So, okay, I made an investigation about him, asked for his name. So I just sent hello his name straight. I'm Dr. Otokiti. He now sent me like Dr. Otokiti. That is really weird. How did you know my name? Who gave me my number? So I called him straight.
No, he called me to confirm.
Okay, he called me to confirm. So that day I saved his name with Ghana. So I made some inquiries about the trip from him. Then for Dr. I also met him in Epata. I didn't even know he was still a student. But there was a day I was finding it difficult to park in Epata. So you know the way Epata is. I was finding it very difficult to park. And I just saw him come. I just said, I know him. I don't even know where. I just said to him, why we create on the park? Let's see on the side. When the question Maureen, I said, don't worry, I know this guy. I don't know where, but I know him. When he even came, just with a customer and said, I know one more set. And if I create on the just created on for me to park. And when he was going, I said, come, what are you doing here? He said, it's okay. I said, I'm coming. So since that time, has been my rice club. Spaghetti, vegetable oil, pando, indomie. So it has been my club. Then for Olori Omotayo, it has been my guy since 100 level. I've known him since 100 level. That they will be calling because his dad too is a senior and is an associate professor in class university, and he's a very focused man. So I see Tayo's dad in him. I see Tayo's dad in him. So somehow we just got connected and got close and like that. Then for Kenny is one naughty girl. Her auntie comes to my church, and by the time she was entering 200 level, she came in as a direct entry student. She had a lot of issues, and the auntie is always saying that, don't you know my pen in yours? But I said, I don't know. And one day I went to that auntie's house. I just saw one of them sweeping. I said, come on, you don't want to pass it. The moment you know what? I said, these are me. These are me. And the auntie has always told her that, you're boo. Don't come into like a man. And somehow, last semester, she actually calmed down. She got to know me better that I'm not what everybody sees me to be outside. Please, can you be attentive? And so the main reason for this gathering, like I said, is one, to mark my dad's birthday as like a remembrance. Is about 6 years in the grave. 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 6 years in the grave, but specifically 15th of every February is supposed to be his birthday. Everybody checked my status on the 15th. I wished him happy Christmas birthday. So I welcome everybody to this gathering. Like I promised on our chat that it promised to be fun, interesting, to know ourselves better, to also relate with ourselves better. Then also, another focus of this gathering is for us to learn one or two things from one another, so that the future is very uncertain. That's the truth about life. Nobody knows what anybody will become tomorrow or will become in life. And the right place or the right situation to create bond is why we are still in school. You know your own clique, you know your own setting, and you encourage everybody to climb up the ladder of success. And that is why we are here. I don't know how many people have read any book this year. Readers are leaders. If you don't read books, you can't be great. If you don't read, our sister, she has so many books. Before when I go to her house, I would just wonder how she reads all those books. But somehow, I have to learn by fire, by force. I'm a lecturer, I'm a teacher, but I'm also intelligent, I'm cool, I'm beautiful. And there are many good sides of me, many students don't know. And those are some of the reasons why we are here. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. Wow. You know, like she should continue, right? But I think after today, after your graduation, when you are in the larger world, you will remember this day and you'll be like, God, thank you that I'm part of this gathering. Because the truth is, life is all about moments and memories. And if you don't get to create memories now, when do you want to create them?
If you can wear fine clothes.
When I was in school, seriously, these were things that we never got to do. And sometimes it pains me. Now that everybody has graduated, people are working, they have their families, and everybody is doing something. We're all busy, and we've been trying to have a reunion for years now. We've not been able to achieve that. Again, when we graduated, we didn't get the opportunity to have any kind of get-together. And interacting with lecturers back then was not very, very easy. Because most of the lecturers there's like this wall that is a barrier between lecturers and students. I actually got to know most of my lecturers because I was the class rep, and one way or the other, I always find my way to reach out to people. So meeting them was not a problem, and I still relate with some of them now. Even I schooled in Jos. And so, but sometimes when my classmates, like some of them when they wanted to go for their masters, some wanted to travel abroad and other things, and they want to do something in the university. Sometimes I still, till date, they still call, please, is there any way you can link us up with somebody in the school and all that? And sometimes when I call somebody in the school, they'll tell me, Debbie, you and this your wahala, you are always calling for people. Because I don't really have any need presently to reach out to them. I've collected all that I needed to collect in the school. So anytime I go back to Jos, it's just to say hello to them. But if we have the opportunity, let's bond. There's nothing as beautiful as bonding. And we are in a world of social media now. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you know, when you are doing all these 10 years, 20 years challenge, you want to see pictures, some people don't have any picture to show. There is nothing to show. So create as much memories as you can now that you have the time. I bet you may not have that time again later. And all these people, by the time he's in the oil company, he's a politician, he's this, he's that, doctors, great, okay, no doctor, no medical doctor, you're not. By the time you are all in big parastatals and doing some great things in life, it will be difficult to reach out to one another. We had a good time together, so I can easily call you, you're my guy, you're my girl, like that. So let's make the most of this time. That is why we're here. Let's get to know each other. I'm sure you've heard one or two things that possibly you would not have known about her while in this short, brief introduction. And we're going to still get to know so much more about her. So we've had our opening prayer, and we know why we are here. We won't do this until she's here. We're going to just observe a minute silence in honor of Baba, and we pray that his soul continues to rest in peace. But before then, so she's not here, but she's going to get to see it in the video. So I want us to talk about our first encounter with Dr. Bisayo. Your first encounter ever with Dr. Bisayo. So who do we start with? No, you. So let's start with you. Your first encounter ever with Dr. Bisayo. Your name, please.
My name is Yes. My first encounter was when I was in 100 then.
I cannot hear you.
She's shy. Please louder.
Okay. When she was in class, I don't know, I was scared. Up till now, I'm still scared. But I'm getting better, Charlotte.
So what was the encounter? Did she shout? Did she... Was it in the class?
Yes.
Or was it a one-on-one thing?
No, it was in the class.
In the class.
Yes. When she was always talking to me, but I don't know.
Does she raise her voice?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yes, but
Okay. Thank you so much. Have you had an encounter with her? Okay. Okay. So this first one too, is it anything memorable? Okay. Your first encounter with her.
okay. Before Okay, after my admission, I started thinking that there's one woman in our department. She's very strict, she's this, she's that. You have to put on white and black every Monday. If you don't put on white and black, she will do this. Even before meeting her, I was scared. Like this was so. The first day I met her was in class also. So I had the intention of, I'll just stay away from this woman. I don't want anything like trouble between the both of us. You should not submit your assignments, you should submit it. Do this at the right time, do it. If you are finished, from class.
Any one-on-one encounter with her?
Yes.
Okay, how was it?
It was not too bad. It was
In
not
the
bad.
office or?
Yes, now.
What took you to the office?
She gave us an assignment and a test. Then she gave us the assignment and the test the second time we had the class. And she did not give me my assignment, she gave me only the test. So I now went to her on the podium, "Ma, I submitted both my assignment," and I was like, "Hey, is this what you're supposed to convey? Come to my office." I was like, "Sorry, ma." So later I went to her office and she told me, "Okay, let me have it." And she gave me my mark and she asked me to go and meet her sister. And she just upload or record my results.
Thank you. First encounter.
Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth. Well, although I've heard so many things about her, that she's wicked, she's all she's of crazy things though. But then in my mind I was like, oh, this woman, I'll be cool with her and she'll be cool with me. I'll gain favor like from her, and that's how it happens. So sometimes back my friend. Okay, so as I was saying, I read so much about her that she's cool, she's like wicked, like she does not tolerate nothing. That's what I've noticed about that. She's somebody that she's constantly That's what I meant about you. But then I was indifferent about her and I was like, this person is cool. And
My first encounter with her was, she came to my aunt's house.
Her name is Kelly,
Kelly,
right?
her name is Kelly, yes. So I was like, eh, see this woman, tell me, what's hey. Hey. I could not even raise up my head when I was so good that day. See this woman. She asked, what's your name? I asked her, yes. This is me. That was all. So the next Sunday, the next Sunday we came to our house. I came with my twin sister. She was like, wow, this woman is great. That was my
Nice one.
Okay, unlike every other
Your
person,
name, please.
okay, my name is Tayo. Unlike every other person, I've not heard anything about that till I got to Pasu. And the first day I got to school, my dad took me to my hostel and was showing me around my department. And we just entered after, we came down from the car. The next day I just saw this woman, she ran to my dad and said, "Good afternoon, sir, how are you, sir?" I was like, okay, but she was very tagged, she's also a lecturer. Then she asked him, Daddy, my dad then told her that this is my son's name. I said, "Hey, no, what's your name?" "My name is Star." He said, "You must be coming to see me every day, every week. You must come to my office and see me." Okay, man. Then during the course of the semester, I noticed new students. Every time they want to go to her, they are always afraid. I was like, wait, is it this same woman? And working with her and being around her.
Nice blood.
Yes, let's clap for him.
I think my first encounter with her. My name is Dotun Adebi. My first encounter with both of the was because I'm a DE student. So when I got the admission, I was hearing something about her that do you know the Thomas? So since then, have been trying out. I wish to know her. So the first day that she going to take course, and when she gets to the class, she just said that, and she advised us that we should really should be serious about anything like that we are in school. I think since then I wish to know her more. And I think so since then I've been trying to see her and just to I think the day that we saw each other in the market, I intentionally stand up. I saw her passing and I intentionally stood up there again to my shop, just walk beside her car. I just see her that she's looking for where to park. And actually, I think she saw me and she called me that. But soon, no, she has not even known I can play. So I called me that. Hey, how are you? Please, I want to back. Then I think.
Thank you. So Ghana.
My name is Baba. Thank you, Ghana. So before I got admission, I've heard a lot about it.
Even before you got admission.
2015, I've heard a lot about that. Because I have a friend, that used to talk more about that for me before I enter. Now, my first time encounter with that, when she texted me up, that are you in Ghana? I was just like shocked. Maybe it's someone else that texted me. I was like, let me confirm who is the person. I was like, when I called her, it's me. But second encounter with her is when I wanted to submit my project topic. So like, is this my name, Dr. Mrs. Authority? Where is my main name? I said, I don't know my house. I don't know what to do until I saw it, but now she's cool.
Yes. You will get to it.
Your name, bro. Your name.
My name is Timmy. Yeah, okay, you're Timmy. Ọlọ́run Timmy lẹ́yìn ju ẹ̀. Okay, so when I applied, before I got admission, I had I had friends in Kwasu, Bisayo, and some other departments. So I had one then. She was in 300 level while we finished secondary school together. So she had told me about Dr. Apparently, I'm a very inquisitive person, so I always want to get to know stuff. So I was very inquisitive to know this particular lecturer people are always talking about. When I became the class chef, other classes also, when they were giving their speech or whatever, they kept on hammering on Dr. Mrs. Dr. Mrs. So my first encounter with her, that very day, we were checking timetable at the former HOD's office, that's Professor Adeyemi Atabjan. So we were checking timetable, she just came up. I didn't even know she was there. She just came up. So I think something happened. Maybe she stepped on me, I stepped on her, I can't even remember. So I was so angry that what So when I turned back, I looked at her and I felt like, she's probably the secretary to the HOD. I just left her until weeks later she came to our first class. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, and one of the one I had was, I think it was Fumibi then. I got to know Fumibi in one of our classes, and I don't know. So I was coming to learn that we boarded the same vehicle. She sat beside me. She said, "Is your name Timmy?" I said, "Yes." "How do you know me?" She said, "We are classmates. Oh, we are classmates." That's when we have a course yeah. So she said she's Dr. Mrs. Sister. That's sister properly, like that's impossible. So I said, "Really? How? This is." I shall ask questions. So we exchanged numbers, and that was all for me. Only for me to see her in Dr. Mrs. office the next day, she was greeting me like she knows me since 2 years ago. So Dr. Mrs. was not like, how do you know you? Can you come? So I wanted to form like, we're not more. So I said, I know her now, we are friends, can you come? Our countenance changed. Don't hear how. Don't joke. So after that time, I just had to I think I even deleted from this number until after 2 years before we now got connected inside the year. So I reshared the issue when was that? Was in November. We shared the story and then she was laughing. So that was it, sharp.
Nice one.
Alright, good afternoon. My name is Kayode Waine, aka Keluro. Okay, my first encounter actually was when we encountered in a class. I've always been an admirer right from start. I looked at her I looked at her like, I love the way she teaches. It's like the way she does that. So people have been hearing things like, okay, the kind of personality she has, the kind of person she has been. Well, I was like, this woman don't really seem hard to me. Like, I don't really have any issue with her. Like, okay, I'm just a cool guy, just a normal guy. And in the courses you took us in Montreal, the first semester, statistics, and the other first semester and the second semester, I had A in both. And the second encounter I had was, I think she was going out from school. So she called Timmy. We actually stayed together by then. She called Timmy. She was like, so Timmy already told her a lot about me. Like, I don't know. She was like, let me meet this guy. And I guess I just resumed that time. So when she came to, she parked at front of my hostel. I just greeted her. She was like, she a bad boy, really. No, I'm not a bad boy. Just like that. The other one I had was, that really changed my perspective about how that. We were getting closer already. So I went to greet her in our office. So there's this guy that has issues with her, like, I think his courses also. So during the discussion, I think the guy said he deals in, I think, provisions and everything. And she was like, you sell Dangote noodles, like, okay. And then she gave the guy a connect with one of our, I think our brother or something like that. And I was like, wow, you see how people like, and I'm kind of person that really cherish connection like that, like network like that. I think that's all.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Okwemi. My first real encounter with Dr. Mrs. was 300 level. We had a presentation in class, and of course I was scared and fearful. So we're talking about the sustainability of trips in this. And she's like, somebody guys know about sustainability? And I couldn't talk anymore because I was already scared. What?
So any positive encounter, not yet. The next one today.
Calm down.
Good afternoon, my name is Oluwadamilora. So generally, okay, I am a direct entry student, and when we entered class, the first thing we always hear in our department is there is a doctor who is very, very strict. So everyone's always like trying to avoid having any encounter with that. Like she said, the encounter that I had with her was in 300 level. We're to do a report on a particular business, small business or something. So my own group had to do trips to business. So that day, maybe it was stage fright though, or because I was standing right in front of her, the mic I was holding, I was fidgeting, like my hands was shaking. She now faced me, I was like, calm down. I was like, I am calm, man. It was so funny. I was talking and I was just shaking. I was even trying to hide my hand behind because I was really fidgeting. Then that day, she told us to do something on YouTube. So we could get a map or something. Then I went to her office that particular day. So she saw me, she was like, is this not the girl that was talking about trip business? So I was like, yeah, just like when she said that, every time I always try to comport myself and all of that. So I was talking, she was like, what you're Rubani? And what was I speaking English that I should, converse with her in Yoruba, so that was just or until today that yes, I know that okay, she's actually a cool person.
Nice, right?
Mama did.
My name is Adeyemo Favor. I got to know Dr. Mrs. like everyone else is saying about the rumor. But my first, impression was that if they say she's difficult, then I want to know exactly what she's difficult in. Because a lot of people get to decide to say this particular person is this way because that person is not doing what pleases them. So I wanted to meet her at first, and when I got to the class, so the first class I had, our first class I had was in 200 of Valentine students. She just came to class, then she was smiling, and at the same time, she smiled for 2 seconds, same minute. I'm only late time. Then she started yapping. I was like, okay, alright. So the aspect, the reason why most people feel she's difficult is because she's disciplined. And a lot of us as youth, we are not ready to be groomed, we are not ready to be rebuked. So I think that's the main reason why people feel she's that difficult. Now my first encounter, that was my first encounter. My second encounter was on a call. Sometimes last year, August, was it August or September? Yeah, Timmy called and told me that Dr. Mrs. wants to see me. I said, yeah, Dr. Mrs. wants to see us in our house tomorrow. That's what she said. Then I was like, yeah, I went to church, I'm not able to go. Then she called me herself. I didn't have a number then. She was like, hello, good. I said, good evening, please, we speaking. Then she was like, this is Dr. Mrs. I said, hey. And I was like, this best thing that person is Dr. Mrs. I was calling. Then she was like, Favor, I'm hearing about you. I know you've been trying to get close to me. And this is an opportunity for you to actually get. I was like, okay, ma. She said, will I see you tomorrow? I said, yes, ma. I'll come tomorrow, ma. So that was how I got to get more closer to her. And since then, she's been nice. She's been so caring. She's been concerned. Yes, calm down. So during our stay at her place for, I think it was 4 days, or 3 days, okay, 4 days, yeah, to help out with some stuff. She really took care of us. She asked us whatever we wanted to say. And my fellow colleagues, they wanted amala. Who wanted swallow? Somebody wanted meat pie. So she went all out for us to get meat pie and ice cream. And Timmy made us finish a crate of egg. We had to go to another one. We did noodles in the midnight.
Good afternoon. My name is my first encounter wasn't in 20 level. But before I actually came into class, because I was DE student. So I had a friend of mine, a female friend, Bisayo Ajayi. She used to talk because they said Bisayo Ajayi. We did that together in the same center. So she used to tell me that there is a lady called Dr. Mrs. That's because me, if I actually want anybody to know me, under 1 month, I will, because I'm actually like that. So she told me that, Vinny, I know you are this kind of person that you always want people to know you, but please don't be too close out to Dr. Mrs. because she might be angry. This minute and this minute she will be okay. I was like, talk. Let me Dr. Kuma stay on my own. So in the class, sometime when she was actually teaching, there was how I used to just so she saw me, she never forgot it. She now asked me, in the dog was like, are you a cultist? I smiled, no man. I faced the grandfather, like, no man. So I sat down at the back, was just teaching, and I know that teacher was like, this only female lecturer, that is only female in the department, they're always wicked though. I had to distance myself from her till when we did meeting, that was during this Togo meeting. So we had meeting in the class and I had to like define, said I was successful. You want to do that to her after that particular day. So she called me, and the reason why I don't want her to know me more is because once she knows someone, she wants to know everything about you. And I told her my name and last one. Since that day I told her she had been calling me last one. That day. So the next day I now saw her when I was going to shower because I do go from Ilorin every day, I work in the school. So I saw her, she passed me around that shower where I was like, And I was back, I was like, I'll be back. But like, I even thought she didn't see me. So when I go to the class, they were like, she now said, like, why are you opening your teeth for me? I'm like, as if I want to fall down from the bike. I was like, no, that was just like it is. But from then, I've been trying to know her more and see that she's okay, jovial and all. But from afar, I was scared of her a little bit. From afar, I won't lie to you, but she's very something.
Wow, nice one. So we've all shared our first encounters with Dr. Bisayo Otobiti. That was before you came in. So, Mrs. Blessing, your first encounter with her.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. That was a long story.
Cut it short.
Guys, cut it.
Yes.
My first encounter with her was in 2013 in AA blocks. That time, I think she was familiar with AA blocks. She came into class and she was to take, I think that was statistics. And when she came in, I was like, wow. She was still very young and she's even dressing more that you see her, you know that okay, this person is a lecturer. But that time, she used to be on her back. This person is so young and she's taking us. But when she takes you, she made me maybe halfway to like statistics. And from there, I developed interest in statistics. When she comes to class, she will take us. From there, I think we went to Afghanistan. And I didn't even know she knew me. And that day, she wanted to, I think some people didn't do a test and they were begging her like that. So I sat there in class, I sat there in the front and she was like, if I just, why are you sitting down? I was like, so you know me, said, she only scored at 6/40, so why are you sitting down? Stand up. I was like, the person I don't even know that she knew me in the class, and that was how I went out from the class. And from there, anytime she comes to the class, she will ask after me, where's your brother? I had a brother in school that time, where's your brother? And like that became close. And from then till now, it's been a wonderful journey. But we fought.
Nice one.
Yes, we fought. Although Schneider we fought. Okay. In 2016. You want to hear why we fought?
Yes, ma'am.
In 2016. December 26th, when Baba died, I was not around and I traveled down from where I was and I came down. Baba was living this next compound and I came down to Ilorin. Fortunately or unfortunately, I could not see her. So that time we were already in service and I went back for service here. Where I was serving, I was not given permission to travel. So from that time, I would call her, she would not pick. Send messages, sometimes 2-3 pages, she would not reply. I'll call my friends. I think we were like 6 or 7 that works together that you call us one baba. And I will call them, please let me beg the doctor. Said we have been talking to her, she's not here. Like, hey, I was scared, okay. As me, I'm even based in Lagos. I might say I might not see her again, or I'm based somewhere, but I'm based in Lawyer, and there are some stages in life that you always need someone that you talk to. There are some stages in life that you always need someone that will say, no, you can't do it like this. And that time I will call and call, she will not reply. Message, she will not reply me. Missed calls upon missed calls. And someone that you can't call her more than twice. When you call her more than twice, she will blast you. So I ignored, and the day she called me was October 1st, around 10 a.m.
What year?
2017. When she called me, I was in the room. Where I was sitting, I was in the room. Throughout, immediately I saw her call, I was on my knees till she finished making the calls. And I was like, God. When she finished, I was like, God, thank you. God, thank you. I was like, my mind was like, what do you want to get? Is it that you want to beg money from her? Will she give you? But I was like, at every point in time, you always need someone. In terms of reference letter, in terms of please, I am putting this for something, please let me put. So from there I came back to Ilorin. I went to her place, she was still staying there at that time. And I went to her place, as if she has not forgotten, she still talked and blasted me, saying you don't shake it, I shall beg that. And from there I resumed in Kwasu. You think she does not know me? Bless him, Maudi, bless him. So probably God spoke to her heart
And she was saying that, oh my, she's the only one working alone. And that time I was getting close to Mr. Lawa. I was sitting in his office only me. I was like, person I can talk to, she's not giving me face. Not until God helped me to touch her. And from there we got close, come to school together, she advised me. And till now, I would say I've never regretted being engineer with her. And it's been a wonderful journey.
Thank you so much. That was a nice one. Okay, while she's pausing, want to do something. I just need very brief. I need like 2 or 3 people that will volunteer to mimic her.
I don't know how to speak
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, please. So please make up your minds for our point.
Wow. She's a wonderful sister, a friend, a good advisor. A lot of things about her. She has a plain mind, a good heart. She does not even keep secrets. She does not keep malice. She does not. It's rare before you come to her and she will not be happy. Even though you are not happy, and comes and oh, this is very real. Before you hear 1 or 2 things, you will just forget about your worries and you'll be happy. So she's a very wonderful woman, a lady, and she'll be a very good mother, a very wonderful husband as well. Yeah, I'm categorizing her as a man because she does like a man. Everything about her is just like her dad. She does everything more like Baba. So she's wonderful. I met her in 2012. Then I was in Bangkok doing my master's. She came for her PhD. So I was just walking down into the compound. And also she's driving a jeep then. And I said, please, can you please assist me to the hostel? She said, she did not know me before, and I stopped her like that. I said, okay, come in, and I came. What's the name? Bisayo. My name is Bisayo. Bisayo. So it was so interesting. We got to the hostel. She said that she's looking for accommodation. But there's no more hostel for postgraduate students again. I have rooms now. We are just in a room. You can come and share the room with us. Although I was pregnant during that period, anyway. So, and I said, but then about my roommate, let me talk about my roommate too. Talk to my roommate about it. So when I got to the room, I talked to my roommate. My roommate said, no, she's not want that. No, now she will stay in my bed. She will not even go to your side, blah, blah, blah. So she later came out again. My roommate later come and meet us that, okay, she can come. My roommate now is now our friend. Now we are now family because my roommate now got married to our cousin. So it was wonderful. So we now became friends. But before then, we used to sleep together on one student bed. We managed. So when my roommate goes out, we use that bed. When she's coming back, we quickly arrange the bed. You know those things. So we were like sisters. We cooked together. We ate together. So I don't know. Maybe it was the way we are doing, it moved my other roommate, so we were now close. From there, I finished my MSc, she finished. Okay, she was not even through there. She came to Lorry, she got Kwasu job. I was still in Ogun State. My other friends to finish her MSc came to Lorry, started with Kwasu. We now got connected again. She introduced her to her cousin. And that's the end of the story. And when I finished my MS, I was like, what am I doing in Ilari, in Jebode? I just called her. Okay, I'm coming to Ilari. Let me come and do my PhD. Let me leave this town. So I called her, and she said, I'm welcome. I came on Sunday. It was nice. I came to meet Baba. So Baba was just like a father to us. If anybody that meets Baba, you will know that Baba is wonderful. You will never separate one child. You will not even know who is his blood among all of us. You think everybody are his children. If you know Baba very well, he's a very wonderful father. And there's no day, and they don't know Baba. Oh, so there's no day you even see his picture, you will not remember any small thing. I used to say that if Baba was still alive, maybe I would have gone more than this. Maybe I would have lived Kwara State or to a greater height. I used to say it to them, but God knows the best. Yeah. So I came to Lorry. I said, Baba, I want to pump page. Baba said, You want to come from village? Yeah. Can you go to Unilari? We went to Unilari together, me and Bisayo. We went to Kwaso again. Unilari were saying they're not doing finance. PhD in finance. Baba advised me to put in Kwaso. I put in Kwaso. From there, she did an introduction, blah blah blah. Everything was just nice. I thank her for her life all around. She's a wonderful person. You will never regret knowing her. Be with her. Even if you get married and you have 100 children and she's still your friend. Even if your husband was a person and it's the joy in you. Your husband will not even be able to, because there's no how you meet her. She's a lovable person. There's no how you meet her. You want to attach yourself or detach yourself away from her.
Thank you so much. That was a nice one. So they met even outside the school and they are still bonded till today. Wow. And it will continue to be a great bond by the grace of God. Amen. And my experiences with her, I can't finish them. So let's leave it out. She's actually a lovable person, somebody that you should get close to. And just like she talked about the right stuff, you see, that's one thing about her again. She connects people. She wants you to grow. She's not the type of friend that relegates her friends to the background. She wants you to move. As she's moving, she wants to see you move as well. And somebody mentioned something too, that she connected somebody again to get some stuff from Dangote. That's just the kind of person she is. And I pray that God will continue to bless you real good. Amen. Thank you for being yourself. We're grateful. And there's one thing that makes her what she is today. There is somebody, he may be dead, but the truth is great people don't die. They live on. And Baba still lives on in Dr. Bisayo.
I remember today as first cassette. I just remember those days that you were first cassette. Baba was saying, you can't do for failure. Oh God.
I never got the opportunity to meet
Baba.
But meeting her gives me joy that even if I never got to meet Baba in person, I met somebody that came directly from Baba. So because of that, we're going to stand 1 minute to remember and honor Baba. 1 minute silence in honor of Dr. Professor
Sunday Oyewole Automotive.
May his soul continue to rest in peace.
Amen.
His legacy lives on, and by the grace of God, he will give you the strength to continue to build on that legacy. Because one thing is for sure, Baba is still alive. You may not have met him, but meeting her and seeing her every day, you are seeing Baba. And there's something about her, she's a very rugged woman. I keep telling people that seriously, she's supposed to come as a man. She doesn't do things like a lady. We went on a road trip. If you've traveled with her, you know that when she's driving. I thought I used to be like, okay, I used to be like, I'm kind of rugged, I have my signal. Super rugged. I can't dare some things that she's doing, I can't. Like when she starts, she will just tell you she's traveling to Lagos. You alone driving, what's that? I'm like, okay, that's nice. That fear, like, as a woman, you're not supposed to, she's not a fragile woman, no. She's strong, she's powerful, and God will continue to help you. She is unstoppable. You're looking for the definition of unstoppable. This is the unstoppable. So, want to just take 2 minutes drama. Volunteers, let's mimic her, please. Let us see herself. Dr. Bisayo. Okay. Okay. Timmy, you're supposed to volunteer. Okay, both of you, I'm dragging you out. Oh, yeah.
It's volunteering.
You are not volunteering again. Compulsory. Oh, yeah. Yes. You need a chair. Do you need
I'm cool.
Please make her in the class or outside the class. Okay, let's do 1 minute, please. Let's do a mimicking outside school. You see, she has different personalities.
Okay. Is this that was
2 kids. I got some man.
I got some man.
I need some papa. I'm
Don't
Kí ló ṣe é kí ló fẹ́ yín? Àbí bàbá yìí máa ń fa nǹkan pọ̀ tí ó fà.
Oh my God.
I didn't ask you to sit down. Oh yeah. But you know how everyone knows that when that prayer over and over.
We are tired.
Okay, you're doing something. Come on, see yourself now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, who wants to leave me? Fire come now, don't be shy now.
We are. What you go for me?
I mean, only this one to be better.
Good morning, class. Good morning. So, my weekend, I went to church on Saturday. I went back to church. And I came back, I had apples all through.
That's
So, how did your weekend go? You want my weekend today? How was your weekend? Shut up, go to your holiday.
Oh my God.
Timmy, say that when you go say that. Timmy.
Ma? God. I don't mean to tell you, but the brain, I know she. Somebody can just walk in and be like, that's marking the park. That's the marking the park. You know, there's so much bullets in it. They are dropped. And if you drop, somebody goes to be like, I'm a day woman. They will move people out. And it's so small. Olórí Ṣadé.
Okay, I'm relaxed. I would say the second time I came to our house, we came late, and she was like, she can't say again. She called us around 11 o'clock. She said we should come around 11. We got here almost 12 o'clock. Timo was like, man, we could not. She's like, get out of the house, get out of the house. And we thank God after some time she reconsidered and she opened the door.
There was one time to Baba, we went to church in the morning. And by the time we came back, Baba, we were ready to go to castle. We were going to castle together, me, her, and Baba was taking us. So when we get to home, 7 o'clock, Baba said, people did not go for me. You're not going with me. He left us and just to castle, just stick bus. When we not go to castle again, I said, Baba, your plan is go with. Don't give me food. I don't want to poison. So the same thing. So I'm trying to explain to you that she's just like her father. Exactly.
So we know where to go. So right now, the next thing is, you see, we've gotten to know so much about her that I think it's fun. It's so much fun. No, we want you here. Promotion. So, it's fun time now with Dr. Bisayo. There are things you need to know about her today. So let's start. Please sit down. We don't want you to be stressed. Just sit down. We'll be asking you questions.
Fine, don't be.
So, Dr. Bisayo Otoki, tell us your full name. Okay, so Dr. Bisayo Otoki, tell us your name. We know your name, but what you know is fully and where you are from.
My name is Bisayo Oluwatosin. I'm from Ilukweju Ekiti. I'm from Ilukweju Ekiti, Ekiti State, Oye local government precisely. They were in Lobai, they were Kwara. After Oman, ẹ máa kọ lọ straight, ẹ máa kọ ìdó roundabout, láti ìdó roundabout ẹ máa lọ straight, ẹ máa kọ fàkì, láti fàkì ẹ máa lọ straight, ẹ máa kọ ìdó.
So, before now, did you know she's
Àdúgbò
from
wa
Ekiti?
àìtàn.
Some of you knew she was from Ekiti, not everybody knows. And how many of you knew that her name was Oluwatosi?
Yeah.
Now you know one more thing about her. So, Dr. Bisayo, what are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for Christ died for our sins. If Christ did not die for us, we would have been condemned. I'm thankful because we are not condemned. I'm thankful because we know Christ. Because He takes away a lot of struggles from us. I can share several experiences. I've been battling with a particular approval for the past 3 weeks. And each time I send the approval, there's one mistake or the other that I didn't get right. Though I was learning in the process, but I wake up in the middle of the night and scabash. No, because this, can you go and finally, I got the approval yesterday. We are still experiencing some difficulties, one or two other issues. Immediately I came back, I went to him and said, Lua, you make a way out for us. And I'm still expecting the testimony before the end of today. So I'm grateful that God allowed Christ to die for our sins, and so that we are not condemned, and so that we have Christ, and so that we can be happy. Like Bisayo said, I'm a very excited person. Things hardly brings me down or breaks me down. It's not as if I don't have times that I feel this thing should be like this. Carry on. So I move on the next minute. 1 minute I can be feeling somehow, but the next minute I just say, Jesus died for us and we are good. That Christ is alive. I'll move on from there. So
Thank you. So this is a question to just one student. I think I should give you Elizabeth, right? Yes. So what attracted you to the Bisayo? Your first attraction?
we're fine.
Okay, I think I like her. She's a disciplined person. She's kind of.
You don't see discipline in someone.
But like she's okay. I love her personality. That's why I don't know why I love her. I like her personality. The way she is. Yes, the charisma.
So you don't go sleep. Oh, say what's wrong with sleep?
I like her. She's smart. She's cool. She's beautiful.
Thank you. Mr. Vincent, the lady and the guy. So your first attraction?
My first attraction I thought was I would like to have a farm. Like she dresses more than the students. I'm like, who she was younger?
Reverend Father.
So she can
just sit down.
It's still not finished. She can only do that one. So that's a nice one. Keep it up, doctor. That's a nice one. And I actually admire her dressing too. She's always smartly dressed. Don't get her all fresh.
Yeah.
So, what is your biggest turn of foot?
Pretense. I don't like pretense. In Yoruba, we call it agangam gebe. I don't like when you are double-minded.
So, it's a good one. So, Dr. Bisayo, if you are not lecturing, what would you have been doing?
A soldier.
All those wicked ones. What kind of business?
I would have been very successful if I worked in the bank. I'm a career person and I'm also very focused. So anything I lay my hand upon, I prosper was free. Whatsoever.
Let's clap for her. So this is how many projects do we have? Not
New projects.
You are on the way.
New projects.
Chapter 1.
You are an old student. Please, your name again.
So yes.
Talking, I've been quiet.
So would you have wished for a different lecturer to supervise
Yes,
you?
sir.
you sure?
Before now.
Before now.
I said it before.
You would have wished for someone else. You want okay.
Ask favor.
And how has it been with her?
Never start.
I've seen her just once.
So see how many more times.
She's the lens babe now.
See the eh.
Anybody
come.
Anybody come. Anybody come.
That's the
She don't show you love. She don't show you true love.
So,
I'm a good student.
and is it going on
now?
The dilemma behind
So,
yourself.
how many of you have seen her YouTube channels?
Regular.
All her channels, all the
Compulsory.
videos.
Not all.
That's our class.
Our
That's our
I
class.
think it's top material. I think okay. Is that what you do?
And you know that it's not just the academics. She does some additional stuff once in a while. So apart from the lecture part of it, have you seen the others?
yes.
Okay.
So
And have you
Christmas.
invited any friend to subscribe?
That's it.
You wish you were part of it as
You missed, yeah. You missed the one.
It was
This man, anywhere.
Sorry. Is it
Erisha. It's always fun. It's always fun. So you tell your friends and your loved ones to also subscribe to the channel, to follow her, and to make their comments where necessary. So, what is one thing that is constant in her videos?
Hello everyone.
I'm gesticulating. She
Thank
gesticulates.
you. Can somebody just give us a short mimic of that welcome, the way she...
Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Bisayo talking to you. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
I was glad that she just came out like, how's it going to jump?
Like,
It's always fun, like each time there's
That's the
a new
funniest part
video.
of every of our videos.
So that's one constant thing. Keep it up. We like it. We like it and we don't like it. Have you recommended a channel to anyone?
Yeah, I did to a colleague within the lab. That was growth. She gave us growth strategy. So we had issues with particular projects we were working on. And I don't know out of the blues. I just sent the link to you. Watch this thing, you should get something to fix up with the challenge you have. And it did, yeah, it did.
Well done. You're leaving your mark in the sand of time. And we know that it will go beyond what it is right now. So what is your favorite video in her channel?
The growth strategy for me.
Growth strategy. Okay. Project writing. It helps you a lot. Okay.
When I started following her, was just in the video.
hi everyone. If you want to see your grade, whatever, this is.
That your CGPA.
Funny enough, when I was in school, I didn't even care about that thing. I don't know how to calculate it. I just know I would write my class and I would always pass. I know I would always do something. And I was involved in so many things. So calculating CGP was never my... When results come out, I'm sure my results will always be good. So I don't even bother to calculate. But I was like, if I had followed this when I was in school, maybe I would have even been more conscious of. But that's a good one. Well done. So it will help younger students too to know how to do their calculations. Is there anything you would like to suggest on the channels? There is nothing that is perfect in this life. Every perfect thing has an imperfection.
Yes.
So you've seen the channels, you've seen some of our videos, education videos, and the ones that are extracurricular videos. There must be something that you feel should be added.
Actually, when I watched one of our videos, I actually thought about something, but I don't know because she's a very busy person. I feel if at least once in a week she can just tell us how our week went. Just a short video, just 1 second, 3 seconds. Something that will make people want to watch that. This woman is actually thoughtful, not just book, academics.
Did you watch the video of December? The
December vacation.
December vacation. She was mentioning names as if we know those people, like, like this person is here, this person gave us food. I'm like, okay, like we don't even know these people, but it was fun. So it's also a nice one. So they want you to add some more lively stuffs, not just book. Some of us are not statisticians. Let's see something.
Aside from academics, aside from social activities, I can also cook. Yeah.
All day.
Why? Because you want to know
What happens?
She doesn't seem like
life.
someone that will just stay in there.
So you see that sometimes
Life.
she has stayed in bed all day. Have you
The
highlighted or
period
dyed your hair
I
before?
lost my dad. Lost my dad very close to. So those periods, weeks, I was in bed. Okay, have I ever thought of dying my hair
It's
before?
so tiring and
Which one?
but you had people around you always.
Sometimes the people are just there. If me, I don't ginger myself, nobody can ginger me. So it's me, I have to heal.
For outside those periods, those 2 times,
No.
those were the only 2 times that nice one. So have you highlighted or dyed your hair before? Or are you considering
Yes,
to
I've
do
dyed
so?
my hair to black before. I had some challenges with the hair. Yes, I dyed it to black.
It wasn't black before.
It wasn't very black. I dyed it to black.
Black is normal color.
That's
I've never
black.
thought of any funny color.
I'm fine before that. Putting on that will make me too fine. So
So you're not considering dyeing. So if you see anybody that looks like her with dye, then she says she's not the one. Have you met someone famous before?
Bishop David Oyeko. Yes, Bishop David Oyeko.
One-on-one?
Yes.
Okay. How was the experience?
It was great. I graduated as best MSc student. Governance University. I had a GPA of 4.72. Best graduating student. So I had a personal one-on-one handshake and it blessed me.
So you are still living in that blessing.
Bless us.
It will continue.
Amen.
Have you lied about your age before?
Sexually.
The Africans.
Many people cannot even guess my age yet.
Okay, let's keep it like that. You want to start guessing? Let's leave it like that. So, I know she's intelligent, but you know sometimes, even when you are intelligent, sometimes your intelligence gets stuck once in a while.
Yes.
Intelligence never fails before.
What? Intelligence. I'm a child of God.
Have you ever copied letter? Or ever thought of, exam is okay,
I've thought about it once, but my late dad was a professor and he was in my department, so the thought of him alone will never allow me to do that. Growing up as a child and in university, I was one of the most brilliant students in my class. So many people came to sit down beside me. So people are depending on me and now depend on teaching. So
it's degrading.
yeah, so most times I read very well. And I'm somebody that if I read little, I can multiply the little. So I don't have to stay and read for so long.
So you
I'm
never
very
stretched your
calculated.
neck like giraffe.
People giraffe for me.
Let's clap for her. Actually committing the same crime. If you allow them to commit,
I'm not allowing you. They have paid me now, so it's like if you can see it.
So, have you snuck out of the house before? When you were much younger,
Even when I was older, not younger. Listen, go she sneak out. My mom is a deeper life. All my family members are strong deeper life, apart from maybe my younger brother. And you know, deeper life have a particular mentality. You can't wear trousers, you can't make this kind of hair. So there was a time my mommy came to learn and she used a month. And 1 week I wore skirts. I got tired of wearing skirts. I'm used to wearing trousers. So in the morning I'll just tiptoe and check if she's praying like this. I'll run. I'll run out. Even recently I went to Lagos. I knew I was going to meet her at home. And there was no way I could. I wasn't driving. There was no way for me learning and now wear skirts to Lagos. What did do me? And I was going to Koli, I was going on the island then to where my mom stays. So I just said, go, when you walk. His trousers are wear shirts. And I got to Lagos, I was able to achieve everything I wanted to achieve. On getting home, mommy was downstairs, inside one room. I called Taye. Taye is one of my sisters. Taye, mommy come. Yeah, mommy is in the room. I said, you bang me, I love you all okay. I removed the trouser, put the rope, and went to greet him.
And she didn't suspect anything.
She can't.
Nice one. So have you jumped a fence before?
Separately.
So you think you're the only ones that know how to jump fence? She has jumped fence separately. And if you can again, would you still like to jump a fence?
No.
Okay. Have you given a fake phone number before?
No. I don't.
You would rather not give your number?
I always give my number out and say don't pick 1, don't pick 2, don't pick 3, don't pick 4, don't ever pick 5.
So you will give the number, but you won't pick. Okay. Are we learning something?
Yes.
Have you slept during a movie in a cinema before?
No.
You're just feeling bored and maybe it's not interesting. You will enjoy your money to the end. Okay. Have you had a spa treatment before?
Yes.
Okay. And you want to have one again?
Not really. It wasn't so fantastic.
Have you used a fake ID before?
I think it was fake, but there was a time, in Nigeria then, there's a way you can do driver's license. Yes. And you just pay somebody, they don't need to see you, they will just take your picture and do it. So I did that driver's license, and like a day before I was supposed to travel, and myself and my brothers had a conversation and said, come on, get me for the driver's license, and 6 months imprisonment. And I thought they were joking, but that thing stuck to my memory where I didn't know. Then the next day or 2 days after, I was supposed to travel from Lagos to Abeokuta. And going to Abeokuta, I met road safety. Do you know the driver's license was inside my car? I didn't bring it out. They impounded my car, collected the key. And the driver's license was inside my car. But because of what my brother said, 6 months imprisonment, I didn't bring out the driver's license and I had it. And I had to call one of my uncles that was working in Federal City, wherever, at that time. So it was him that needed to release my car and my key for me that day. So I've used
fake ID before, but you won't use it again. No. Never. Have you jumped the queue before? Many times.
Many times.
At the ATM, filling station.
Filling station. Yeah, I have full tank. Filling station.
And when people are shouting and insulting you, what do you do?
I wind up now. I use a SIM.
Have you sent a romantic message to a wrong number before? By accident, when you were speaking on you always know you want to send it.
I know.
Have you slept in church before?
Severally.
Wow. Will you do it again?
Hardness to one far. And you're your best with us.
Have you had a crush on your friend's sibling before?
No.
Yeah. They don't have fine siblings.
Siblings are very crush.
Is it not cute?
Yeah, cute, but more than
There's this, you can't just, putting up with. Let someone older. So maybe I'm older now. Maybe I'm 45 or 50 now. Now I have younger mother than I have.
So you would have had, but there is no younger one.
I don't.
So have you spoken to your, okay, but you've had a crush before?
Yes.
Have you ever spoken to your crush?
Why should we don't first speak to him? No. I just speak by.
You are not crushing on each other?
On each other.
Wow. So who broke the silence?
No, but me, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
So you didn't get to know you were
Because
crushing?
it's a crush. After a while, it goes away now.
Yes.
Because that word crush not anything. You just see something and you hit it, push it, all this bullshit. Just.
Have you embarrassed yourself in front of your crush? The younger version of you?
No. I'm always good at it.
Secondary school days,
Always packing, always loaded.
Were you in love in secondary school?
No.
It was all about books.
Yeah.
Have you parted in public before?
Several.
Oh. And when everybody was trying to look for good details, we were also looking for the
I'll put
person.
my face aside now.
Have you stolen something before?
No.
Never.
I've stolen my daddy's money before, separately.
Never gotten caught?
How come you? Don't go do that.
Have you ever pretended to be a stranger before? So, any question for doctor? This is your moment to those things that you can't ask in class.
What's your best? My best? Plantain. It used to be plantain. Spaghetti and plantain. But now, get tired of plantain.
So, in the months ahead, what should we expect from you?
Greatness. Actually, greatness.
So, any other person that wants to ask any question?
Have you ever had alcohol?
Red wine.
Okay.
Most of them comes in 5%, 10% and more. But strictly red wine. No Buddha, no stout. Strictly red wine.
So, for the students,
What's your best sport game? The best sport game.
I used to be an athlete. It's fun now, but due to some medical reasons and stuff. But I used to be a very fast runner. My secondary school, 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters. Relay races, I was one of the best. With this story, she used to run too. Wow. I went to say secondary school.
what is one treat you would love to have that you never had before?
My divas name.
Should we all plan it?
My divas name. I'm going to go there.
And you want to go alone?
Or Paris. It depends.
What is
Loving
your
God.
favorite material thing?
My what?
Favorite material thing, like something you like a lot and family with like.
And all those things does not really mean much to me. I can tell you the history of the chair. The chair I inherited from my uncle. So each time I have somebody come into this house, at least that can see that chair, I want them to be able to, anybody that needs it to be able to see that I've used it well. That because I inherited it does not mean I should use it anyhow. So I'm very I take caution when it comes to you want to sit down and put your leg on my chair. I do like when we are arranging these seats now. That time we should not bring this. We should not bring in this table. This morning I went to rent all these things and I said, like home is waste. Because I paid for it and like that. So chair, cars, I'm not a materialistic person.
So you're not
So,
a fan of
So
wristwatches,
it's very before you see, you are saying this is
Before-
subscribing, you cannot give out. You can give out anything. Anything.
Like anything.
Anything.
Not
She may not give you, does not mean she cannot give it out.
I should not give it to
What's the best color?
And she's not
The
easy,
best
but she
color
takes
used
it
to
out.
be red, but now any attractive color. Some. Bá ti ṣe Èdùmàrè sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀ olórí mi. Another thing that helps is being independent. When your life depends on a particular thing or a particular person, there's no way you can easily pave out life. So you have to learn to work hard, to know God, work hard and flex.
Try it. So, as doctor being a lecturer, as being your lecturer inspired you to want to go into the academics? Anybody?
Yes, she inspired me.
Let's clap for her history. her being a lecturer, and when Blessing mentioned something that when she met her, she was much younger than this, and even everything about her then was a little different from who she is today. And like she said something, she keeps growing on the job. She's growing, she's learning, and that's one thing that learning is ageless. You keep learning every day. The day you stop learning is the day you die. So the question to Millie is, has her being your lecturer inspired you to want to become one too? So when you're lecturing, more Blessing, how is it?
The space of impacting,
You don't have a regret being a lecturer.
the money aspect of everything. When you think of the impact of how it's doing it, I think it's more than sufficient.
So being a lecturer has inspired somebody, and today she is a lecturer. So is anybody willing to be a lecturer?
Why now?
Nobody wants to be a lecturer. Who will lecture the next generation? Somebody that might consider.
Cannot be my major.
Frankly, there was a time I went to Ilorin for a meeting, and there's this man. He's a professor now. I learned all his family, they are professors. He was in custom, he was in other, they are sharing in love. So whatever you get, appreciate it, and we know that it will go a long way helping all of us. So we're going to pick numbers. Let's start from here. Number 1. Please make sure you keep your number. 1, 2. Do you have a gift? No. Okay, so you are 10. Okay, let's start all over again. Please stick to your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't have a gift. 9, 10, 11, 12. You have a gift. You have a gift.
Yes.
You are 12. You are 13. 13. You have a gift. Everybody to do it willingly. It's just about love and sharing. So whatever you get, just take it that it is a gift, that is just a free will, whatever, even if it's toothbrush. 1. Just pick 1. No. Have you picked? Just 1, eh?
I'm learning. 16.
Just
Wait now. Wait now.
you pick your number.
I pick my number.
Oh, possible.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't pick back.
Wait,
Is it
okay.
9 or 6?
Are you number 6?
Yes.
Recall now.
No.
Aww. Favor. I pick your number.
Big one.
Yes.
Please forget.
Did any other person pick his number? Any other person that picked his or number?
Thank you.
Everybody come out. Just hold your gift. Now this is what we're going to do. Hello.
I don't want to I do. I don't want to I
Are we still together?
Yes, ma'am.
You see, I don't be carried away by don't be carried away by some people's gift. Some gifts might look so big and you might only need to brush your toothpaste inside. So don't bother about of the
know.
box.
Ah,
Now, we're going to do it like this.
Who buy bread cup?
Mr. Vincent, you are number one, Abi. Number one, stand up. Who picked number one? Oh, what you connect? Let's clap for them. Oh my God. Thank you. Number two. Who picked number two?
I picked them.
Okay, connect.
Why you lose?
Connect now.
No, I think I'll give you. No.
You are number two. You picked number two. She's number two.
She picked number two. She will
You have to give it. So connect is she's going to see you. Maybe you have something for him. You can exchange numbers.
If you remember.
So make sure you practice. So settle. Where's number three?
Number three.
Who picked number three? Who picked number three?
Stand up,
Who picked number three? Hello? You are going to Ghana. So who is giving? She's giving. Yes, sir.
My mind is closed up.
She's giving you something.
Give him a nod.
Show your gift now.
You know you can give that to you. And you know what? You can actually give that to your girlfriend. I can arrange one for you. Number four, who picked number four? Okay. Where's number five? Stand up. Who picked number five?
But where is the gift? You're number five, Abby.
So people will connect.
Pick number five.
She can give you the blessing of twins. You give birth to Where's number six?
Yeah, so that when we marry, you give me.
Don't worry. Make sure you see her, okay? Who picks number six? Hey! Connect.
Hey,
Nice one now.
But do you people notice one pattern? Most of the girls that pick, they are giving to guys, and guys are giving. This is sweet. Where's number? Where is number six?
Transfer.
Guy is giving to guy this time.
Bread.
No, it's six.
Number eight.
You don't do joke.
So who picks number eight? you know the person you picked. Just make sure you redeem it. So number 11. Who picked number 11? Who picked number 11?
Now pick a student.
Okay.
How come?
Some people are getting alert. It's like the fees are getting transferred.
No.
Now you sabi.
Who picked 12?
I picked 12. My number is 12.
Your number is 12 and you picked 12.
I'm going to exchange gifts. The exchange gifts. Come in. Give her.
Wait, hope the Lord did not tell you.
Number 13.
The God of Shiloh is saying something.
Who picked? Wow. Okay, you're getting an alert. Don't worry. You know his face now. Don't worry.
No worry,
Number 14. 14. Who picked 14? Hey! I would do. Oh yeah, please hug each other. The blessing of twins. Okay, they added one more. Triplets. Number 15. So.
Your name is not to go to
Number 16. Who picked 16?
Wow.
Number 17. I'm 17. Who picked 17?
She's not the one now. She's not the person dropped her gift.
I don't want that gift.
I don't want her gift.
No, you told us that we should take it to good place.
I had a personal issue with the person. So, settled. Number 18.
Who's 18?
Number 18.
Dr. Mrs. Sins.
You don't know your number.
Yes, Mrs. Larry is 18. She picked 17.
Okay, so you are number 18.
So that's not my own number. The person represents it picks number 17, but she's number 18.
We have sorted out.
She's 18.
So she's 18.
So she's the one collecting the gift.
No, she's collecting the gift now from Kyle.
Yes.
Okay,
18.
That's for Miss Ojulari.
Number 19. I picked number 19.
Number 19.
I'm 19.
Are you serious?
No, maybe you brought it and we picked. So that was why I told you.
We love you.
How was she supposed to know? Exactly. Oh, yeah, me.
Oh, yeah, let's see the gift. Oh, yeah, see it. Where did we stop? Number 20.
I picked 20.
Are we confused or we're not confused?
I'm confused already.
I picked, look at it, I picked 20. I picked 19. My number is 19. My number 20. So
So
Who is 20
I'm
again?
number 20.
both of them.
She's number 19.
Sit down. Not my deal.
It has the roof for our face. Oh, yeah, number what now?
21.
Number 21. You are number 21.
So who picked?
And I picked 21.
So we exchange. It has been between those.
Honestly, I didn't go.
Sit down.
I got 13 Pro Max.
Seriously, it wasn't planned. But it's fun. Like the idea is just to. I was just looking out for somebody that will pick my own, that will do a transfer bomb. So
Don't worry, she go give you brand new power.
do we get to just see what we have?
Okay.
Let's see what things are collected.
lift our gifts. We can stand up. Just for that one. Okay, let's lift our account. I want you.
Please, can you open your gift, man?
This is the best gift. I'll be drinking wine, Coke, everything. See?
Let's not cry.
Are we happy? Thank you so much. And I wish we would just continue to do this over and over again. But the truth is, we had a nice time. So all of us together, you know, when you go somewhere, you have eaten, you have drank, you have had fun. What next do we do? We say thank you. So let's go and sing. Remembering Baba will always be happy that Baba left a great legacy.
Amen.
So, Doctor, you are wearing the big shoe. God will keep you in it for many more years. You will beat his record as well.